Hi guys, this is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. And for those of you that support me on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. This is the daily forecast for all signs. It is a daily reading that is for the collective, so I do speak in broad terms. You need to figure out if and where it fits in your life, if at all. If it doesn't fit, that's okay. Nothing's broken or wrong. You just might be working on something different at this time. It's originally created for Thursday, October 13th. It is not solely set for that date. If you're seeing it on a different date and it still applies or makes sense to your current situation, by all means, utilize the reading for guidance or, validation. So, for those of you that are new, please check out the drop-down menu underneath any of my daily videos. In there is information about housekeeping rules, the decks I use, where to find me on social media, and how to contact me for a private reading, and ways to support the channel. Simple ways of supporting the channel would be hitting that thumbs up button, subscribing to the channel, sharing the video out, or leaving me a question or comment. I greatly appreciate all of it. So let's see what the cards have in store for us. Oh, wow, she's back. The Empress. So she was yesterday's card. She is associated with the planet. Jesus Christ. She's associated with the planet Venus, closely associated to Taurus. She is about motherhood, love, abundance, fertility, power, beauty, strength. She is Virgo in Libra, or not Virgo, Venus in Libra right now. Mercury has just joined her there. For my Divine Feminines, this is our card, right? It's funny that she shows up because I filmed this morning's reading. I'm filming this actually the night before because I have a medical appointment in the morning and I don't want the video to be rushed. So it's funny that she's showing up. I'm wondering if all the cards come out the same, I will freak out. But she is telling us to hang tight, to stay true to ourselves, to stand in our own strength, to understand our own beauty, grace, and abundance, to own who we are from a place not necessarily of cockiness, but of just, of generosity, of compassion, understanding and owning our own sort of feminine beauty, strength, and power, right? She's closely associated with like fertility and motherhood, nurturing, that kind of an energy. If we need to give that to ourselves right now, that's why she's showing up in our reading, is to remind us to do so. If we need to give that to others right now, we can do that also. This would be an ideal card for sharing that with others, right? But I kind of get a feeling, and maybe this is more for me than anyone else, because at least one of my viewers is going to understand this. I've been creating a playlist called I Am the Empress. There's another tarot reader that I watch, and he talks about the Divine Feminine being the Empress card, and I associate very much with the Divine Feminine, and I want to believe that I'm the Empress. So, you guys, I don't know if we're seeing this card because I need to be reminded or that you guys need to be reminded, but either way, it's a good reminder to stand in your own beauty, grace, abundance. Understand that you have everything that you need, that you are well taken care of, that you deserve to be well taken care of. Do not, when the Empress is here, do not sell yourself short. And I say that as much for yourselves as for me. I need to be reminded of that today. And so she's just a reminder that we have everything we need all around us. We're connected to the world in a very special way, and we can find grace and compassion and love and exude that sort of, I don't know if it's like sacred generosity or it's something to do with that, right? She is beautiful. She draws attention. She is a vibration of love and beauty that cannot be denied. And we need to find that within ourselves, or I certainly need to find that within myself so that we don't have to see this card for the rest of the week. But it's a good card to see. In the Sunday reading, we had that underpinning of that Nine of Swords. And with the Empress leading these last 2 days and that sort of Nine of Swords underneath it, kind of giving us a little bit of maybe doubt or worry, we might be conflicted. We need to stand in this Empress energy. We need to be reminded of who we are and the power and the strength and beauty that we have within, and that all will work out regardless of what other people say or what situations present to us. The Empress can withstand anything. It's not even about withstanding. It's about rising above it and not being pulled into it if it's beneath her. Does that make sense? Let me go to the Wild Mystic card. This is Instinct. I will take it. This is making me think of the card yesterday's grounding stone, Trust. I don't know why, but I feel like these are connected, and that's not normal for me, but it immediately pulls me to the grounding stone from the previous reading, which was Trust. This instinct feels a bit more powerful than we had confidence yesterday in yesterday's reading. This instinct feels to me like trust. And this is maybe where that grounding stone of trust from yesterday is coming in. Trusting our instincts and our wisdom. We have strength, even though the Empress is soft and sort of, graceful and all of these things. This wolf here will fuck a bitch up if need be. And so listening to that internal voice, that internal wisdom would be key today, that softer voice of ours, but also trusting our instincts and acting on them or taking action. Let me read you Instinct, and I'm assuming this is a wolf. It looks like a wolf to me. Let's see here. Feels like he's staring me down. It is wolf. All right, this card represents instinct and trusting your own animal self. It is a reminder that humans are grounded in the natural world and should respect our senses and gut reactions. The wolf is an integral creature in many North American indigenous cultures. The observation of the wolf as a wanderer made them synonymous with pathfinding and trailblazing. The wolf card may symbolize following your instinct and finding your own path through the wilderness. In Norse mythology, Fenrir was a giant wolf raised by the Aesir gods, who kept him magically imprisoned. The unbridled instincts of Fenrir were difficult to tame and could not be manipulated by the gods. This card urges you to trust your own instincts in the face of those who might tie you down or attempt to overpower you. It is the underlying wildness of the wolf inside the domesticated dog. This card might also be seen as symbolic of a longing to be free from a commitment or obligation. Shadow reading. The myth of Fenrir also tells us that one day the great wolf will break free from his chains and swallow everything in his path during the final days of Ragnarok. The shadow reading of the wolf card is a warning against suppressing our instincts and keeping our emotions bottled up lest they explode. The correspondences are the element of earth, which the Empress is very tied to earth and abundance. The flora is wolfsbane, lupine, blue violet. The stones are sodalite, amethyst, and charoite. And the spell work is connecting with the natural world, seeing through deception and manipulation, choosing a path in life, lunar magic. I feel like we are empowered. I feel like the wolf is our masculine and the Empress would be our divine feminine, like the union of the two within us, and to listen to both voices and the power that we have within. That's kind of my vibe that I'm getting with this. Trusting our gut and our intuition at the same time is going to be key today, especially with that hinky Nine of Swords underneath this. I felt like the Nine of Swords from the Sunday's reading was outside people's perceptions or things coming at us from outside sources, which is not necessarily a normal Nine of Swords depiction. It's more about internal anxieties and fears and worry, nightmares. But this could be things that are coming at us from situations outside of us that are causing us anxiety. These two cards tell us we don't need to feel that anxiety. We need to trust our instincts and stand in our own power, in our own beauty, in our own grace. So let's look at the clarifiers. We have out the Queen of Pentacles. She would be the Empress Light. I am not mad at her. She's a master provider. She knows how to get what she needs. She's definitely in quiet contemplation. I feel a little meditative with her when I look at her today. We might be looking a little bit at what we need to supply ourselves emotionally and financially, but that's okay. The Queen of Pentacles can do so. She's strong, she's centered, she's grounded, she's caring and kind. She's very much in tune with the Empress. So I'm not mad at her at all. The middle card is the Ace of Wands. Hello to new beginnings and taking action. This might be the very impetus of the instinct that might be brewing within our gut or in our mind, in our ideas, that's driving us forward. It could present a new opportunity or a new desire, a new goal, a new door to be opened. Definitely aces are passion-based, desire-based, and relative to the drive in our spirit. So this coincides nicely to our instincts. If anything's standing in the way of that, trust whatever it is you're feeling or sensing. Listen to yourself above anybody else at this time is my feeling. And then the last card is, wow, the Ace of Swords. So what we've got here is a renewal of spirit in the Ace of Wands, and then a renewal of the thought or what we communicate or how we communicate. And I would say doing so from a very grounded, practical, methodical, sort of dedicated space with both the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles influence here. This is about fucking taking care of ourselves and being true to ourselves. There's a truth that comes with these aces, even though if it's a new truth or like a truth that we didn't see or expect, it's like, oh shit, hi. And, you know, these aces could be the forebearers to the Sunday underpinning card, which is that Justice card. We have Justice showing up at the end of the week, and that bitch will, like, lay you to waste. She will wake you up and show you what you need to see to understand and be vindicated. So there very well could be, this could be the beginning of the realization of that for some of us. Be open to new thoughts, new desires, be open to clearly communicating those things, even if they're not popular. That Nine of Swords that underpins this could be perceived as maybe, you know, others not enjoying the idea that we're thinking differently, or we're looking at things differently, or we're looking for new avenues or opportunities. But they're being also presented to us because, you know why? The Empress fucking deserves it. And the Queen of Pentacles knows how to manifest it. And so trusting our instincts and going with that is really going to be the key today. Let's go to the grounding stone. And on the okay, let's get in with that Ace of Wands. Desire. What is it that we want? How is it that we want it? Do we know that we deserve it? Do we understand that we're the Empress? Do our instincts feel like that it can get us there? Can we clearly communicate that desire from a place that's grounded and manifestational? I feel like that's the questions we need to be asking ourselves. I feel like we can, especially with the Queen of Pentacles there. We might be able to take what we feel in spirit, communicate it into thought and word, and then watch it begin to take plan or manifest through the Queen of Wands. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles. The Empress wouldn't have it any other way, guys. Stay focused on your desire. Remember, this week is about your energy. It's the underpinning grounding stone for this week is energy, and I forgot that today. And tomorrow we're going to see the reading I previously filmed. So this is 2 days from now. So I'm kind of really keen on this reading. I hope this reading is a little bit for me, because those two aces there say that there's something that we don't see coming. There's something that is opening up for us. That could be even surprising. It feels welcome to me. We may have to trust our instincts around whether or not we can have it, but like whether or not there's something about that instinct card. We can trust these aces, guys, and we can trust our instincts maybe moving towards them where we may not feel as though it's the popular answer, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's some of that Nine of Swords underpinning this. It's funny to me. There's some sort of renewal coming, some sort of truth. that may align us with our desire. And we're going to have to listen very clearly and take our own counsel with the Empress and the Instinct card there, and trust your gut as you move forward and take action. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a question or comment. Share the video out, you guys. And please subscribe to the channel. Help me to build my audience. Have a great day and take care. Bye-bye.